in order to like hold people accountable, in order to really like dive into the details and understand the complexities of these issues and really try to fix it. Like I mean, if you don't care that much about it, just be honest about it. Just stop pretending to virtue signal. Stop playing all this bullshit. Cause like or like maybe you just don't understand it as well as you think you do, and then dive. But then if that's the case, then take the time to dive into to understand it, so you can try to fix it. And I think the majority of people aren't doing that, and that's what frustrates me because they're so like I see a lot of people real passionate. And they're so close to wanting to do something, or they pretend they do, and then you come up with like, all right, let's make a group to do this. Let's look into these things. Let's try to tackle these issues, and they're just like. I don't, I care about homeless people, but I don't want to give out on a Saturday. It's like, well, then get the fuck out of the room. Stop wasting my goddamn time. Like, it's just, it's, if people just look at if you really care, it's like, take the time, like, find out the details. And then, but if you're not even willing to do that, then just admit that you don't care as much as you thought you did. If you just misunderstand something, then the conversation with somebody who knows something.
Put your blackout picture on Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. That's the way to solve it. Yeah.
How stupid of a notion was that?
I could not subscribe to that. It was so ridiculous,
A black man gets killed, and in unison, let's make sure that on Instagram, when you scroll, all you'll see is black.
That doesn't make any sense. Like, all right, like let's go into the details. Oh, wait, why was he killed? Oh, for X, Y, or Z. Do you think it's this?
It's not even that. It's just, what does that do?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you care about it,
and then you go on your Instagram and then you see all the black. I saw the black and I was like, what the fuck is going? I'm not even on Instagram like that, but I saw it. And then like I asked my girlfriend at the time, it's like, what's going on with the thing? And then she was like, oh, like. And she tried to say it like in a like nonchalant way because she knew I was upbeat. And she was black, so she knew like I already know what the fuck he's gonna say. This motherfucker. So she didn't want to put too much into it. Like,
oh man, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like if you cared that much about that issue, then you would be asking the questions.
No, nobody cares.
That's my point. Like,
nobody cares.
Like, it's all like we live in a world where it's like people just want to pretend to do this, and it's just it's like lies on top of lies.
I need to double check this, but I mean, from what I've heard on some things, it's like 42% of black-owned businesses are gone.
Oh, because of the shutdowns.
The shutdowns and the whole pandemic thing. It's like nobody gives a shit about black people.
Yeah, and that's
what people need to start doing. It's to be like, look, for all we're talking about it, let's just say it. Nobody gives a fuck about black people.
I think, and Killer Mike is one of my favorite modern day advocates on that point because he was talking about...
That's why you haven't heard from him in like 2 years.
Yeah! He shut down. Like, he was saying...
I was thinking about this as a joke. It's like, man, Killer Mike's been doing good work because I haven't heard from that motherfucker in 2 years.
He's busy, yo.
No, it's not that he's busy.
No.
It's because he's actually doing something.
But that's what I mean. He's busy at work with the stuff that he thinks is important and like really affect that.
No, but I'm saying if people saw what he was doing.
Yeah. But like, and that's the crazy. Like, he's a very public figure. He's been on talk shows and done all this stuff.
But people will be looking for him if he's tweeted out a tweet that said. Fuck Donald Trump and Joe Biden too, and white people need to suffer.
Yeah.
He's gonna be on somewhere.
Yeah.
Somebody's gonna grab him and try and put him in front of a camera.
Right.
Try and capitalize off of that attention.
Right.
But the fact that he's actually doing something good, nobody wants to talk to him.
Yeah, he's busy doing work. He's busy like actually fixing the problem. It's like whatever. Like,
nobody even wants to have a follow-up.
Right.
Hey, do you want to come on and tell us what you've been doing?
Right.
Is there any successes?
Right.
If they are, like how much, like what is happening, like what are your future plans? You want to talk about that? No one gives a shit about that.
Yeah. Ice Cube, same thing. Like, oh, you want to talk about no, hey, so how come you're a Republican? How come you're a Trump supporter now? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, he was the one that was talking about the black businesses, and he was saying, like, all these bailouts didn't go to anybody. Like, it just went to their friends.
Yeah. Just I think, like, 97% of the bailout money ended up rising to the top 1%.
Yeah.
So,
Or transgender research facilities in Pakistan. I don't know.
It's fucking insane.
I still, to this day, do not know what that had anything to do with bailing out America during a pandemic,
Yeah.
where businesses were forced to be closed.
It sounds good. It feels good. It doesn't do anything.
Can I get a raise?
Oh man, I feel like we just started talking. Like we haven't even really dove into anything, and after